Discussing the 16th century American crime. Treasure from the tree branches that stitched together. So we've been discussing 16th century Native American life, and today we are going to focus on Iroquois and Huron peoples. They lived in the northeastern Great Lakes region of North America. Now, back then, their lives depended on the natural resources of the forests, especially the birch tree. The birch tree can grow in many different types of soil and it's prevalent in that area. Now, can anyone here describe the birch tree? They are tall and white. The bark, I mean. Yes, the birch tree has a white bark, and this tough protective outer layer of the tree, this white bark, is waterproof. And this waterproof quality of the bark, it made it useful for making things like cooking containers, uh, a variety of utensils. And if you peel birch bark in the winter, we call it the winterbark. Another layer, a tougher inner layer of the tree, adheres to the bark, producing a stronger material. So the winterbark was used for larger utensils and containers. I know people make utensils out of wood, but utensils out of tree bark, wood bark is pliable and very easy to bend. The Native Americans would cut the bark and fold it into any shape they needed, then secure with the cords until it dried. They could fold the bark into many shapes. So if they cooked in a mold made of birch bark, wouldn't that make the food taste funny? Oh, that's one of the great things about birch bark. The taste of the birch tree doesn't get transferred to the food, so it was perfect for cooking containers. But the most important use of the bird by far was the canoe. Since the northeast region of North America is interconnected by many streams and waterways, water transportation by vessels like a canoe was most essential. The paths through the woods are often overgrown, so water travel was much faster. Here's what the Native Americans did. They would peel large sheets of bark from the tree to form a lightweight, yet sturdy canoe. The bark was stretched over frames made from tree branches stitched together and sealed with resin. You know that sticky liquid that comes out of the tree, and when it dries, it's watertight. Birchbark canoe where they carry a large amount of cargo. For example, a canoe weighing about 50 pounds could carry up to 9 people and 250 pounds of cargo. Oh, about half could they drive that way? Like I said, the nation is interconnected by rivers and streams and the ocean at the coast. The canoes allow them to travel over vast areas that today will take a few hours to fly over. You see, the Native American made canoes of all types for travel on small streams or large open ocean waters. For small streams, they made narrow maneuverable boats, while a large canoe was needed for the ocean. They could travel throughout the area, only occasionally having to portage to carry the canoe over a large short distance to another nearby stream. And since the canoe was light, this wasn't a difficult task. Now, how do you think this affected their lives? Well, if they could travel so easily over such a large area, they could trade with people from other areas, which I guess would lead them to form alliances. Exactly, having an efficient means of transportation. Well, that helps the Iroquois to form a federation linked by natural waterways, and this federation expanded from what is now southern Canada all the way south to the Delaware River. And this efficiency of the birch tool canoe also made an impression on newcomers of the area. French tourism in the 17th century modeled their when they adopted the design of Iroquois birchbark canoe, and they found they could travel great distances. Now, besides the bark, Native Americans also used the wood of the bark tree. The young trees were used to support the lodging. Branches were followed snowshoes, and the Native American people were all adapted to running very fast over the snow in these birch round snowshoes, which, if you ever tried walking the snowshoe, you know wasn't easy.